Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're back here with the Renegade Racing League at Las Vegas for race number two. Or I'm sorry, race number
Three.
three, isn't it? Yeah, race number three. It's season two. I'll get that right. I got a couple of special guests. Well, one special guest in the booth here, but I do have my good old buddy Dwayne LaPrade in the booth with me, helping me out tonight. So, Dwayne, welcome. What's your thoughts on tonight's race?
Should be a good one, Rudy. We're at a 1.5-mile track. This is a track that eats tires. Fuel mileage always comes into play, especially if we get a long green flag run here. So the keys to tonight's race are going to be tire wear, who can manage their tires the best, and who can manage that fuel tank and gas pedal the best.
You bet, man. I'll tell you. Well, we got another guest in the booth with us here, Wesley Johnson. Wes, you're not racing, and we don't need to talk about all that nightmare, but you're not racing, but you're going to be helping us here in the booth here tonight. So tell us what your thoughts are about the Xfinity cars on Las Vegas.
Well, they definitely handle a lot different than the Cup cars. The setup that we got in for this week, it starts off loose and then it gradually tightens up over a run. So definitely tire wear is going to be a huge issue, and managing those tires at the beginning of a sit to make them last, because if you overdrive it, you can burn them up, you'll fall back through the back, and it's definitely going to be interesting tonight.
Yes, sir. All right, well, tune in tomorrow night, folks, for the Slide Job Series and the IS Cars Series. That'll be coming up tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, let's look at the race analytics coming into tonight. 65-degree air temperature, 90-degree track temperature. They're doing 134 laps here. That's right on 201 miles, or perfectly right on 201 miles. Tire window, these are guesstimates, about 50 to 60 laps, and probably won't even get that out of them. Now, they're only running 50% fuel here tonight, so they're probably going to be talking right around between 25 and 30 laps on a tank of fuel. That would be an estimate. Does that sound about right, Wes?
I think it's going to be closer between 25 and 30, kind of like same thing as last.
Well, that's what I said, 25 to 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and pit road speed, 50 miles an hour. All right, let's get into the points here a little bit. Brandon Dennis took over the point lead last week. He is 1 point ahead of the highest gainer in the points last week was Phil Bedford, jumping all the way to second. And amazing, just amazing. Christopher Heller in third. Robert Dudley will be fourth. He's 8 points back, tied with Ray Polking. Brandon Barkowski in sixth place. He's 11 points back. Jacob Manning in seventh, 12 points back, tied with Clayton White. We got a lot of ties in here. Daniel Durzik, ninth, tied with Kyle Hall. That is, they were 17 points back. Dwayne?
D. Tankersley is going to be 11th, and he is 20 points behind the lead. You're going to have in 12th Daniel Nanny. He is 22 points back. Ryan Walsh in 13th. He is 24 points behind the lead. Ty Ekin, he is 14th, 26 points back. It's actually a three-way tie for 14th. Wesley Johnson and Shane Posey also tied for 14th. Then you go down to 17th, Tom Miller. He is 30 points behind the lead. 18th is also a tie between William
Barbagelata
and Jake Miller. They are 34 points behind the lead. And in 20th is Matthew Daniels, and he is 38 points behind the leader.
All right, very good. And right now, Jake Miller is at the top of the leaderboard. Man, what a fantastic lap he put down. And William Barbagelata second. It really doesn't surprise me about that young man. He's just been super fast, you know. I know he's only 18th in the points, but he has been really, really fast. Now, last season, he ran excellent. He's just got a little bit more to go this season, and he'll be right up there with the leaders. Very good race. So Nathan Nixon in third. Yep, very interesting. I'm kind of curious. I do like this track. I like this I like this track better than Chicagoland, and I think a lot of people will probably disagree with me. I think a lot of people like Chicagoland better than they do Las Vegas. I don't know. What do you think, Wesley?
I think the reason why people like Chicagoland more than Las Vegas is that curved back straight. So the turn two wall doesn't jump out at you as fast as it does here, especially if you have a tight car. It's definitely, you know, something extra you got to deal with. But you know, Las Vegas is an excellent track too. I mean, there is a little bit of a high line, at least with the old tire model there was.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll see what happens.
Well, we got about 23 guys in here, so that's a pretty good size field. And my old buddy Sean Williams is in there. That's awesome, man. Good to see him over here racing with you guys, Wes. That's I know him from another league, so it's pretty cool to see him in here. Somebody, a face that I recognize, you know, from another league, so pretty cool.
Yeah, I went out of my way to recruit him because, you know, I love Sean. He's
oh yeah,
he's an excellent driver, makes awesome content on YouTube, and
yep. Yeah,
actually 3 people in chat have picked him to win. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, Napa's in there. Brian, very good. Good to see everybody in there.
But yeah, we'll see if some of these younger guys, you know, Jake Miller, William Barbagelata, and Jacob Manning, they're always fast during practice, and
Yeah.
they've been running good, you know, in the top 5 most races, but they still have, you know, that wind still eludes them. And we'll see if they can get that long run speed going and, you know, put that to getting a victory.
Yeah, Dwayne, you and I have always talked about that. You know, going out there and laying down a lap like this is one thing, but being able to hold that for 20 laps straight is a whole nother story sometimes.
Yeah, this track lends to the old adage that slower is actually faster here because
Yeah.
you know, backing off the corners much earlier than, you know, running in deep is going to save your tire wear, and that's going to in the long run over a course of, you know, 15-20 laps give you better lap times. So it's hard here to not overdrive the corner because you want to run it, you feel like you can run it as hard as possible, but the guys who can manage that and back off early will be the guys coming to the front later on in the run.
Great. All right, well, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back, so stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran past, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, you're the home of the brave. the brave. We'll fight you in vain. The name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. This land of the brave. The U.S. of A. Oh, Satan's that star spangled banner gave way for the land of the brave. And the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying getting underway here, so nobody's turned in a time yet.
Jake Miller laying down a fast time.
Yeah, I kind of figured with that, the practice time that he laid down was very fast. He was 59 one-thousandths of a second. Oh my God, Sean Williams went to second there for a second. Wow. Brandon Bartuski up to second. But you look at that, he's still a tenth and a half off, but I think he's on his second lap now, so he may better that. Needs to close that gap up a little bit. We don't want to have a runaway race by Jake Miller, do we?
Well, he almost ran away with the end of last season at Charlotte, but that blend line got him.
Yep. Yeah. We teased him about that for a while. There we go. 51 one-thousandths. Oh, and Lee Tankersley goes to second. 39 one-thousandths of a second off of Jake Miller's time.
Yeah, Lee's definitely going to be one to watch. I met him in an official race, and he's fast. He's fast everywhere.
Well, but like we just said just a minute ago here, you can run a fast lap. Anybody can get out here and run a fast lap like this, hot lap. But keeping that up for, 20, 30 laps, and we know a couple of guys that can do that. Phil Bedford and Brandon Dennis, those guys, and Jake Miller. I'm not going to count him out of it. So keeping him right up there. Oh, Jake Manning goes to second now. Only 9 one-thousandths of a second. Oh.
Still waiting on William. He was second in practice. He hasn't qualified quite yet. And then Brand Dennis also.
Cole Bradley on the track right now.
Yep. Like 23 drivers. Not a bad sized field. Pretty good size. So Bedford doing his little dirt track in there coming out of turn 4. Oh, man, that car's sideways.
He's just getting warmed up for the race.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Oh, he dropped the 4th. Wow. Cole Bradley on his second lap. Brandon Dennis is on the track. He's going to try to turn in a time. Cole Bradley taking his second lap here. Let's see if it's any better than the first one. Bumps him up to 6. Very good. Nice lap.
Yeah, it's a good improvement.
Mm-hmm. It's only 88 1,000ths of a second off the leader, so that's pretty doggone close. You can't even blink that fast. Brandon Dennis coming around. Looks like he's to take his first lap, I think. Is that his first lap?
Third
Yeah.
quickest.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Look at that.
And he's not done yet. So far, everybody's faster lap has been the second one. We'll see if he can keep the status quo.
And then you guys have a driver's meeting, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here he comes. Second lap. Brandon Dennis. See if he can grab the pole here.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
Holy smoke.
Wow.
And
Hey,
he didn't even practice hardly at all.
Just like Daytona, I wasn't expecting him to get the pole there, but he's pulling it out of
Wow.
his rear and making it happen. I mean, kudos to him for.
I'm telling you. Well,
to-
let's get him down here and talk to him real quick about that pole position. Brandon, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Where did you pull that lap from?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I was just on
Whoa.
the chat with my teammates, and we were all just laughing. I'm like, man, Jake is not going to be happy.
I'm sure, because he had that pole position, man. You beat him pretty good too. 8 1,000ths of a second. That's pretty healthy.
Oh, yeah. That's 2 poles this year, if everything works
Nice.
out for me. So,
hey, another
very
bonus point.
yeah, you got to keep that
Very
lead,
nice.
stretching it out.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you go. We just wanted to congratulate you on grabbing the pole.
Thank you, sir.
Were you up there in Renegade?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I got him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know which room they were in. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to keep track of which room they were in. TeamSpeak, I can see at the bottom. It shows, where they were at.
I'll be
Can't do that.
I'll be the designated driver mover.
Yeah, there you go. Designated driver.
But yeah,
Well,
usually at this point during qualifying, when everybody's just about done, that's when we start a drivers meeting and told people, not to race stupid and don't race too hard and this and that. And if somebody gets a penalty from the previous week, then we, tell them, then move them to the back of the field once they grid. And yeah,
Well, only 3 non-qualifiers. Nicholas Wang, Ron Holmes, and William Barbagelata did not take a time.
I'm really surprised William didn't qualify because he's second fastest in practice. So
Yeah. Unless he wants to just start in the back and see how things shake out, as the race goes on.
yeah, could
That's
be.
what I usually like to do. I like to let everybody use up all their resets. And, you guys got 1 reset in here. 3 green, white checkers if we need them.
Hmm.
So,
It's definitely a gamble because you start to get a feeling in practice whether is this going to be a wreck fest and do I want to be in the middle of it or do I just want to hang in the back and wait till 50 to go and then go for it.
right.
It's but being in the back isn't a guarantee. Also, I mean, you can get in a lot of trouble back there. Also,
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. If you can't keep yourself, far enough back, but then if you get too far back, then you're kind of out of it. But keep yourself back 4 or 5 seconds away from that pack. That way you got plenty of time to check up in case there is a wreck. But yeah, then you start losing the draft, and draft is going to be pretty important here tonight.
Well, guys, William is on the track.
Yeah, he may turn in a lap here. I don't know if he's going to have enough time.
I think he'll have enough time for 1 lap.
Maybe, yeah. Oh man, he got really tight there in 4. Did you see that? Holy
Oh, yeah.
smoke. Yeah, he's gonna have just I don't know. He might run short of time. I don't know. We'll see.
It's going to be close. Oh, no, he hits
hit the
wall.
Oh,
Yep,
man.
that's
It's
done.
over.
Yep. Not
So,
even able to turn on a lap.
Dwayne and Rudy, who's your picks for tonight? I already picked Brandon
Uh,
Dennis.
Oh God. I'm gonna go with Phil Bedford.
That's a solid pick.
I'm gonna go with Jacob Manning.
All right.
All right. Okay, well, that's the end of qualifying. Could everybody on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid? Is this going into nighttime?
No, it's afternoon.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well, Brandon Dennis does take the pole with a 31.078, so congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Jake Miller will start in second. Jacob Manning in third. Lee Tankersley will start fourth. Phil Bedford fifth. Brandon Barkuski in sixth place. Cole Bradley starting seventh. Daniel Nanny eighth. Sean Williams ninth, and Christopher Heller 10th. Wayne, finish them up.
Nathan Nixon rolls off 11th. Clayton White 12th. Shane Posey 13th. Hunter Matulinus.
Matulinus. Yeah,
Okay.
Matulinus. I
Is
don't know.
14th. Ty Akin is 15th. Kyle Hall going to roll off 16th. Robert Dudley 17th. Ryan Walsh 18th. 19th goes to Matt Daniels, and Justin Benda is going to round out the top 20. William
Arbagelata.
Barbagelata is going to be 21st. Nicholas Wing 22nd, and Ron Holmes is going to round out the field in 23rd.
Very good. Very good. All right, here we go.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how these guys race at the beginning of this thing, because
Yeah.
I know Brandon Dennis wants to lead as many laps as he can, but how hard is he willing to push it to keep that lead?
Yeah, and keeping that right front on it's going to be, trying to save them tires the best that he can.
Yeah. First 5 laps, you're going to worry about, getting sideways and wrecking the thing that way.
Yeah. Well, Dwayne, get him going here, brother. Let you start it out.
All right. All right, here we go. Pace car ducks off. Green flag is out, and we are underway at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Well, Brandon kind of jumped that start a little bit, didn't he?
Just a little. But it worked for him. He's got the clear lead.
The third, Jacob Manning into second now with Miller up on the high side. Gosh, I hope he don't get freight trained up
Oh,
there.
we got an accident in the back.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, man.
We got a couple. Oh, man, we got a bunch of them here. Ryan Walsh and Matt Daniels. Oh, no.
Yeah, that started with Ryan Walsh. Looks like just going down into one, he gets a little loose, has to check up, and he just gets run over from the back end by the 9 of Justin Benda.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, he did. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. And hit him a second time. Then he gets hit by Matt Daniels. Also collected the 27 there, William Barbagelata. Oh, my gosh.
You know what?
Justin
He's going to be
Benda.
kicking himself. He didn't get a whole lot of damage for that, but he ain't going to be getting that 3 bonus points for the 0x.
Yeah. All right.
And to get that on the first lap, that's not a good feeling.
And I'll tell you who this benefits, this caution, Clayton White and Christopher Heller. They missed the start of the race, actually started on pit road. So they'll actually be able to come around and join the field.
Very good. And Ron Holmes did not start the race.
And not surprising that the top 15 stay out here.
Okay, Well, Wesley got it right down there. You go. Picked Joe Bedford. Dwayne picked Jacob Manning, and you picked Brandon Dennis. Yeah, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. And then we go to a caution. Well,
Well,
got to get it out of the way. You know.
yeah, 2 weeks off from racing with each other, you know, things happen.
Yep. They didn't race at all.
No, they didn't race last week.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
was their
but I
off
mean,
week.
they haven't raced at all. None. Period. Zero.
They've had a little bit of practice, but you don't really get, you know, a whole lot of
Yeah.
side by side with that.
And it does look like Ron Holmes has rejoined the field, Rudy. So
Oh,
he is.
good.
We now do have 23 drivers in the race, but
Very good.
he is 2 laps down.
Very good. Well, if they have any more cautions, he'll be able to get back on the lap. I mean, that's not that much of a worry. You know, this early in the race like this, and this length of a race, that's not.
And the leader on starts and restarts always has control of the field. So
Right.
it's as soon as the split second that pace car makes a left, they can go,
Oh,
or they
okay.
can choose to wait until the green flag comes out. But they have that option. Plus, they have the option to start an inside or outside.
I don't know. It's been so long since I've raced, Wesley, that, you know, I thought the first initial race of all the races you had to start on green or you got black flag. But
Nope.
Okay.
That's
All right.
only if you you know, if you start to go before, if you pass the pace car before it starts making that left-hand turn,
Yeah.
then you get a black flag. But as soon as it starts making a left, you can just jump on it and go.
Okay. That makes sense.
But you know, being out in the lead like Brandon is and having multiple restarts, they can start playing little mind games with people. You know, one
Oh, yeah.
restart you can go early, and the next restart you wait, and then they'll try to sneak up on you. Then they'll get too far ahead, have to back off, and then you just jump on it, and you leave them even farther behind. So
Oh, yeah, sure.
it's definitely a whole mind game that Brandon plays, and that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If you play it just right, he can have a half-second lead before you get into turn one.
Yep. Looks like everybody except for Justin Benda. Justin, he may have come to pit road. Try to get some of that damage fixed, maybe. Not something you want to use your reset on, you know, on the first lap of the race. Oh, God, it's horrible. He's away. He'll get caught. He'll be the last one on the lead lap.
Looks like somebody in the back was missing their front bumper. That's it's not going to be good for their speed. Yeah, it's
that is
definitely.
the 88 of Matt Daniels.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
it's one of those things where you have to wage, is it worth using my fast repair now and then maybe getting in a wreck later, or just trying to get some of that damage fixed? But am I going to be too slow if this thing goes green? I'm going to go multiple laps down.
Matt Daniels, he's got a bumper.
No, front bumper.
Oh, front bumper. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, ouch.
Yeah, that's it's not going to go so well.
No. But you know, I always say that that I have seen cars that had a lot of damage on them that actually ran better than they did when the car was brand new. You know, you could power it into the corners better. It had like nothing to do with aerodynamics. It's all kind of superficial, you know. And boy, you could just drive the heck out of that car. I've seen it. I'm not saying every time, but I have seen it happen a couple of times, you know.
I had that happen to me once in Rockingham. I was driving a late model and hit the wall, and it drove a lot better after I hit the wall.
Yeah. There you go. The light should go out. All right. Back to green next time by. Hopefully we got the cautions out of the way now. We're restarting on lap 7. Because I know these guys can do it. You know, these guys can run a lot of laps without having to worry about it bringing out a caution. Now the front 16 stayed out. They did not come to pit road, but they're back, a lot of people did come to pit road. With only running not even a full green flag lap, I don't think the tires are going to be like damaged in any way, probably whatsoever.
Yeah, no. The only reason you'd come to pit road right now is a fuel strategy play, and half a lap really isn't going to make that big of a difference.
No. All right, here we go. Back to green. All right, pace car make that hard left turn down pit road. Brandon Dennis ready to bring him to the green. He's spiking him out right now. Green flag back in the air. Dick Miller now to the inside of Jacob Manning. Jake and Jake up there battling for second. My grandson's named Jacob. Yeah. Well, looks like Manning's going to hold him off for now, so he'll have to duck in behind him. Bill Bedford, fourth place, only picking up one position so far. It's early. It's way early. Everybody's just trying to get some heat built up in them tires right now. Tankersley in fifth. We just swapped places there, it looks like.
And this field is really already single file.
Yeah.
Just trying to run it out and get some laps under their belt here.
We got a couple here that are battling. Hunter and Cole Bradley, I do believe. Hunter gets by Cole Bradley. Well, not completely by him yet. Bradley's coming back pretty strong on the outside. Contact! Oh, no. That's going to bring out the caution.
And that involved a lot of drivers.
Yeah, that was a bummer right there for Hunter because I'm not sure if he moved. It almost looked like Bradley might have come down into the back corner of him there, but I'm not too sure. Go back and take a look at it here.
Yeah, it looks like the 77 came up the track. The 24 was there.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was kind of, I guess it was, they kind of met in the middle there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at it from the chase view here. Actually, I think I'd rather go on Cole Bradley here, see what transpired here because he was starting to turn down. Actually, you know what? It looks like Hunter kind of come up into him there maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think Hunter was expecting him to stay a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Because generally, because you see those guys, in front of him, generally the outside car will be up that high, and I think that's what Hunter was basing it off of. And
Well, here's a good way of telling, and I'm not trying to call anybody out, please. I'm not. Watch the steering wheel on Cole's car. He actually kind of turned into him.
yeah, well, that could have been a little bit of net code too that caused it to jump like that or something.
Yeah. Maybe he was anticipating the hit.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do that to call anybody out. I just try to look at it from a couple of different perspectives until we can figure out, what happened.
Well, if you need somebody to call somebody out, I'll be more than happy to take the blame for it.
Oh,
And here we are, Rudy, 10 laps into this thing, and several guys are definitely going to have to use a fast repair.
yeah, I know. That's a bummer for the guys. I hate that.
I thought I saw the 11 of Christopher Heller getting in that also, and he's up there in the points. So
Yeah, he did get in that. I don't know if he used a fast repair. Yes, he did. He did use a fast repair, so he is
okay.
out of repairs.
He's got a clean car.
not only that, but the 4X are once you get an X, then you're out of them points. And,
Yeah.
3 points goes a long way. 3 points was in a couple races would have been the difference between winning a championship last year and not getting any money at all.
Right. Well, Ron Holmes just got the wave by, so he'll go around. He'll be at the back end of the field now. Close to it. Shane Posey and Ryan Walsh. These guys will, they'll be okay. They'll be at the tail end of the field.
Yeah,
So
now
that
it does
means-
look like that Holmes did get both his laps back, so all 23 drivers are now on the lead lap.
Oh yeah, very good. Yep, all of. Wow, that's awesome. That's
Well,
great.
Ron ain't he's happy about these cautions. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Start the race a couple laps down. This is what you hope for. I mean, not that you want
Yep.
anybody out of the race or anything, but
All right, taking a look. Caution number 2, folks. We still got 123 to go. Man, I hope that's the last caution we see till the green flag or the pits. The next pit stop.
absolutely. I think it's just, these guys haven't raced around each other a whole lot. People turn practice laps and all that, but
Yeah.
that doesn't anticipate you for racing around other people. So I think once we get some green flag laps in and people start giving and taking a little bit more, than which I'm sure Brandon's yelling that over the mic right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I bet you Brandon's happy though this is all happening while he's in the lead, so he can rack up more laps led.
Napa says he's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Woo. Wow, that's some nasty stuff there.
Oh, don't say that, Rudy. Mountain Dew's awesome.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I've had that one they have down here in the south called Sun Drop. Oh,
yep.
God, it is full.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Oh man, I
We got
kind of
Mellow Yellow also, which
yeah.
Mellow
I
Yellow
kinda-
is a lot more smooth than Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is like a little syrupy,
Yeah, I tried a Sun Drop one time. But, oh God, how can you guys drink that stuff? Give me a beer or something to wash that down with.
They also got Squirt. That's definitely has a unique flavor to it.
When we used to have when I was a kid, Fanta.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
hated that stuff. That stuff had the most nastiest taste. Left the most bitter aftertaste. I never liked that.
Yeah, when you're a kid, I see all grape soda and orange soda and all that, and you start drinking a bunch of that, and then once you get older, you're like, yeah, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, my kids used to drink that stuff. They like that. Ugh. Well, of course, they like to chew watermelon bubble gum too. Oh, oh, they would chew that in the car, and I would be gagging. I was like, oh man, that stuff nasty smelling. Ugh.
Spearmint's the way to go.
Yeah.
Spearmint
My
or
favorite.
wintergreen.
I don't know if they still sell it or not. Juicy fruit.
Yeah, they still sell
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And I like Big Red.
Oh yeah,
Big Red, good.
Ricky Bobby had the best ad for that.
Yeah. And I don't know if they even sell. What was that? Mayberry? Do you remember that? Dwayne
No.
Mayberry. Mayberry? Yeah, I think it was Mayberry. Yeah, that was good gum. I don't think they make it. Oh, that was good gum. It had clove. Tasted like clove.
Oh,
The flavor
yeah.
lasted long. Oh man.
Yeah, I noticed, Stride, when they first came out, you could chew that thing for like 3 hours and the flavor wouldn't go away, and then your jaw
Yep.
started hurting. Now it lasts for like 10 minutes and the
Yep.
flavor's gone.
Get them going here, Dwayne.
All right. A little surprised the second row is leaning back a little bit. Pace car ducks off, and Dennis is holding up. It's time. He goes.
He snookered him.
He gets the lead easily, and Jacob Manning falls right into second place. Front three are single file before they get to one.
Yep, Manning second. You can see him, boy. He's taking a look there to the inside, but I don't think he's gonna have the grip nor the horsepower to do it.
Brandon blocking that bottom lane. He don't want him having the inside.
Yeah,
What?
for sure.
What? Yeah, early in the run, if you watch 3 and 4, you can do passes on the outside. So we'll see if anyone attempts it here.
Well, here, look at this. Sean Williams passing up Phil Bedford. What?
Wow.
Huh? What's going on with Phil's car?
Phil's probably just riding right now. He ain't worried
Yeah.
about getting to the front.
Yeah, I know. That's what he does. They're behind them there, Daniel Nanny. Picking up 1 spot.
Right now, the battle on the track is for 10th position.
At Ty Aiken, Robert Dudley. We've seen some good things out of Robert so far this year. He's had some pretty good runs. Just he needs to have a good finish here, I think. He's 4th in the points, so I mean that shows that he has had some good runs. He just really needs he needs a win. A win would really help him out a lot.
Absolutely.
Here's a driver making use of that outside line to pass early. William Barbagiletta, he just passed the 49 on that outside line.
Yeah. Another one coming up too is Christopher Heller. He's looking to the outside of Robert Dudley. Is that outside line coming in already? Wow.
Wouldn't surprise me with the track temperatures right now, 82.
Oh,
That's kind of cool.
Contact! I seen that coming. Nice save.
Oh, man.
Man.
He is not going to be happy about that.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Well, Cole Bradley had absolutely nowhere to go and got into the back of him, and that's gonna. I mean, it happened right in front of him. He didn't even have time to react to that. Oh man, but good save by Christopher Heller. Holy smoke!
Yeah,
How
Chris
about this here 0.6 of a second lead now over the battle for second?
Chris has always been good at saving cars, but that's the worst feeling when you got it gathered up and you got it saved after something like that, and then somebody just nails you in the back.
Yep.
And, oh,
It is a sickening feeling, but you know, I'm not going to blame the guy, Cole Bradley. I mean, it just happened right in front of me. He didn't expect that to happen. You know, didn't even have time probably to lift off the gas. You know.
Yeah.
Jake Miller. How about Sean Williams now up the 5th? Man, he's coming. Daniel Nanny to the outside of Phil Bedford now.
I bet you Phil's just taking it easy right now,
Oh,
saving
man.
them tires a little bit.
He's got to be. Yeah, he's got to be because it's a long race here, you know, and that's the thing. You guys got to, you know, they got to be thinking about that out there. You want to get out there and burn your tires up right away? You know, these guys are probably, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 laps away from making their first pit stop, these guys in the front here. But don't forget the guys way in the back, they pitted on one of them last caution. So they've got way fresher tires and more fuel.
Yeah, getting on pit road is going to be really tricky. You know, we'll definitely see who practiced that during practice or not. 'Cause you can make up a lot of time, you know, flying onto pit road and getting it down just to the right speed. It's going to be tricky.
Anchors lead 3rd place. I don't like that camera angle on it. I just don't like it. There we go. That looks a lot better. Ankersley's looking pretty strong.
Yeah, Lee's a very consistent driver. You know, he doesn't push his car too hard, and he's definitely one of those guys you always got to look out for on a long run. He's very good.
And right now, the guy in trouble is Brandon Berkuski. He has been stuck on that bottom row for several laps, and he's lost 3 positions in 2 laps just being stuck on the bottom.
Oh, we got one in the
contact.
wall. Oh no. Kyle Hall. Oh, did he save that?
He sure
You've
did.
got to be kidding me.
Caution is
smoke
now
ahead.
for
Yep.
19.
Ty Aiken, he tried. That were the two that got together, and they tried. He tried to save it too, but he wasn't quite as lucky. Man, that was.
Yeah, it looks like Aiken tried to come back up on the track, but didn't slow down enough. I mean, he was still doing 150 from the apron to the corner,
Yeah.
and just came right up into Robert Dudley. Had nowhere to go.
Kyle Hall just he did a heck of a save right there, but he bounced off of the wall, and that's what started it. Yeah, he comes up and gets
Oh
into
man.
Dudley. Man, that was a hard hit too. I
Yeah,
think he
that's
kept it off the wall good enough. Well, it's going to knock the front end off though. But
definitely
see.
definitely not good when you're flying in the corner and you're you're entering in on the
Yeah.
apron. Then you're hoping nobody would be there, and unfortunately, yeah.
Here
Fortunately,
they come
was.
down pit road.
And I don't think it's a surprise. Everybody's coming.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely need new tires and fuel. We're probably getting down to within the next 5 laps here. We're going to probably have to pit anyhow. Yeah, 5 to 8 somewhere around there.
Looks like everybody stopped on time.
Oh, somebody's coming out early. That was a lap car, it was like. Yeah. Or was it? Now, Ron Holmes looks like he stayed out.
Might
Yeah,
be
he was
trying
the
to get
only
a
one that
lap
stayed
wet.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nicholas
looks like Holmes actually. Yeah.
Well, who do we want to talk to?
I'm not sure.
Is Jacob Manning in here?
Jacob Manning. He is not.
Right. How about Brandon? Let's get Brandon in here and talk to him.
All right.
Brandon Dennis, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us what's going on out there, man. It's been a hard-fought battle trying to stay ahead of some of them guys. They were really giving you a tough time.
Yeah, so on that last restart there, Jacob, I actually I hit the rev limiter. I forgot to shift, and yeah, he was just right on my door. I just had a bad start, so I was hoping I could pinch him down a little bit, and it worked. And I was saving my tires a little bit there, running. It looks like that middle groove right there, like half a groove up from the bottom is right where I want to be. It seems like.
Yeah.
So I was able to save my tires there. It looked like I was pulling away a little bit, and yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it definitely seems like the people around the bottom line are having a lot harder time, racing around people than people, in the middle or high groove.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Like I said, I was able to pinch Jacob down there in that bottom line, and he had no speed coming up off the corner, and I was able to pull on him there.
Well, Ron Holmes looks like he did not come to pit road. And I'm looking at it here. I'm thinking Nicholas Wing, he just drove through. I think he must have missed a pit stall or something. So you might be able to get yourself right back up to the front there. And, I know all these cars, about almost all the cars in iRacing are very, very, very much better to drive in clean air, for lack of a better way of putting it. Clean air is kind of king. So with you being out front is really going to be important, right?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. It seems like when you get behind a car, it's not another car. It's not as bad as the Cup, but it just gets real tight.
All right, brother. Well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there, Brandon.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty.
Well, Ron Holmes does stay out though, so we'll have to see how that works out for him. He's on a very old tire compared to Brandon Dennis, so they don't know, man. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like he was on pit road in one of the earlier cautions, but took fuel only. So we'll have to see how this plays out for him.
These guys, because of the way iRacing works, is they'll actually just drive through pit road and they'll lead a lap. Because if you don't pit with the lead lap cars, pit road will close with 2 to go. But if you run through pit road, then you're able to pit, with 2 to go or 1 to go.
Yeah, it's kind of a glitch. And a lot of people, I know a lot of drivers that take advantage of that. That's a pretty cool thing. Good way to get a bonus point.
Yep. Well, hopefully,
right.
Ron doesn't spin him here on the start. So we'll,
Yeah, that's another thing we got to watch for, tire spin. Well, he's in control of the start, so. But the thing of it is, Brandon Dennis can go on the outside. He can't pass until they get the green, but he can go on the outside. We'll see what he does here. 8 cars in, and there they go. He's on the loud pedal. He gets a good start, a good even start. A little slow shift right there. Oh, he's spinning them. He is spinning them. Brandon Dennis coming back on the outside, and he's going to retake the lead.
Oh, we got an accident.
Oh, no. That was the number 4. They're going to go back and find it. That's Jake Miller.
yeah, a lot of those guys stacked up behind that 33 who stayed out.
Yep.
Trying to get around it.
Looked like a little ping pong there. The 1 checked up, the 4 got into the back of him, and then he got run over by the 89, sent up into the 45, and around he went. And it looks like the 20 got a piece of that as well.
Yep. Kind of like an accordion effect right there. Wow. Sean Williams. Yeah. Sean didn't have nowhere to go to get away from that. So
Phil almost got in that.
Yep.
Oh, Justin Benda got in it also, and he had to use his fast repair earlier.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he doesn't have a whole lot of damage. I think he'll be all right.
This is what, caution number 4?
I believe, yeah, they're going to get it settled out here. I know these guys are a lot better drivers than that, you know.
Well, that's all kind of caused by that one guy staying out on old tires and not being able to keep pace, and then everybody's trying to go on the start.
Yep. And it looks like he's staying out again too.
Oh,
maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll come in. Ron Holmes.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Yeah, but a few drivers aren't happy with him.
Yeah, probably not. That did kind of stack up the field there. But that's a good call. He needed to come in.
But at the same time, the guys behind need to, they know he's on old tires, so they should kind of anticipate that.
Well, let's see. Can we get a word in with, how about Tankers? Let me get him real quick. Lee Tankersley, you got a copy?
Hey, I do, yeah. Go ahead.
Well, how's it going out there so far? If you could get by the caution.
Oh man, if you get a good run going, the high line's working out really smooth. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, we were kind of watching some of the guys able to make some passes on that high line, so it's coming in early.
Yeah, it's very fast actually, very fast.
Yeah. What do you think it'll change later in the race, and maybe the bottom will start coming in as they get more rubber laid down, or you think it'll just
honestly, I think the high line's going to be a dominant line throughout the whole race.
Okay.
It's just you can carry so much more momentum around the turn, and don't have to worry about the wall coming up and getting off the throttle that much. So if you're going to run the high line, I think it's going to be the best line to run. So you can defend better in that position and all that good stuff.
Very good. All right, well, Lee, we'll let you go, man. Good luck out there then, okay?
Hey, thank you, boss.
Yes, sir. Take care. All right, very good. Hey, George. How you doing, George?
Hopefully all these guys take a deep breath and start, race a little bit better.
Yeah.
But, everybody gets antsy on the starts and everybody wants to go to the front. But they also got to realize it's 134 laps.
Yeah, we still have, well, by the time we go green, it'll be 100 to go. So time to just log some laps.
Yeah, guys, they like that gyro cam. I kind of like it. I don't use it a whole lot, but I kind of like it. It's cool when they're racing. Actually pretty cool. I think my favorite cam is this one, wall cam.
Oh yeah.
That one's pretty cool.
We'll see if that little bit of left rear damage from Daniel Nanny affects anything, because he got tagged a little bit on that last caution.
Did he?
Yeah, he got just in the left rear, just ever so slightly.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, very, very minimal damage.
Bet you he's not happy about that 4X either.
No, probably not. Yeah, you're probably right.
That's why finishing 0X is very important, especially if you get a lot of cautions like this, and it's definitely a huge advantage.
And one of the things I think I'm most impressed about right now is that we've had 4 cautions, a number of wrecks, yet 23 drivers are still on the lead lap. So that's pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Did Phil Bedford pit that last round? He's pretty far back.
Yes, he did. He pitted. I believe he came in to try to repair any damage that he might have got when he got clipped on that accident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he got into it or not.
All right, they're doubled up. Lights are out. We're going green next time by. Going to be restarting on lap 35, so we'll have 100 to go. I just want to see some green flag racing. That's what I want to see. I want to see who's able to save them tires and who's going to be fast on the long run. So we kind of have an idea of, what the battle's going to be like coming down to the end of it. We know Brandon Dennis has been pretty fast. Bill Bedford way back in the field. Now Jacob Manning, another fast one. William Barbagelata's coming up through the field. He's up to 7th. So I'm not going to count him out in any way. I picked Bill Bedford back in 17th.
I think Brandon Dennis is probably gonna hold the lead over a long run. He's shown, that little bit of a run we had that he pulled out the 6/10 of the second lead. So let's see what he does here.
Yep. All right. His car's in, and Brandon Dennis waiting on that green, and there he goes. Loud pedal depressed. Very good.
Daniel Danny with a good start there.
Yes, he did. He come right up through there, man, and he is bidding for second round now on the inside of Lee Tankersley. I don't know, that outside line's pretty dominant. Tankersley comes back a little bit there, not completely, but he's there. Sean Williams up into the mix now, side by side with Jacob Manning. Sean's been moving up pretty nice. That's not his usual. It's not his usual paint job. Where's Taylor Swift on that car? The heck? Where's Taylor Swift? Was he mad at Taylor? He must be mad at her. They're probably fighting. He wants to marry her.
Oh, looks like the majority of these guys want to run the middle groove.
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, some of them are still on the bottom there. Jacob Manning right on the bottom. That's a good three-way battle between those three. Jacob Manning, Sean Williams, and Daniel Nanny. Looks like Williams is going to get second. And he may not be done yet. I don't know. He's right there on the back of Jacob Manning. Whoa, man. Sean Williams coming alive early. Well, you told him to go out there and win.
he was the majority pick to win here in chat.
Garbage Gelada up the stick. Go back in the field here, wait. Let's check on Matt Daniels. He was in that wreck early. Lost the front end of the car. He's still missing that front end, but he's still hanging in here, 16th place. Yeah, he might get passed up by Jake Miller. Yeah, Jake's going to get around him. He's bringing Justin Benda. No Mark Benda this week, huh?
No, he had other obligations, I was told.
Ah, okay. Well, nice pull away here by the leader. 0.4 of a second there, back to second. Lee Tanker. Well, you were saying, Wes, that Brandon wanted to come out here leading the most laps, and he's led 36 already, so he's well on his way.
He has that points lead for the first time, this past weekend. Yeah, this last weekend. He definitely wants to stay up there.
Sure.
One thing he's been saying is he's been wanting to win, but he's fell short a few times. But he's feeling pretty confident about the season with this new car and what we're doing. So we'll see if he can get it done.
Okay. Posey gets passed up here by Brandon Barkowski. Barkowski's all over the place, though. I don't know whether that car is just that loose or what's going on. But he's kind of dancing around the track a little bit. There, he finally got up into the race groove now, so he's good to go. So nice pass by Brandon Barkowski.
To tell you, one of the guys I'm watching since that restart, Clayton White, he restarted 21st. He's now made his way up to 14th.
Started 21st?
Or on that last restart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, because I'm showing he started 12th.
Yeah, he
Okay.
started 12th, but on that last restart, yeah, he was way back in the back, got around a few guys, and he's been doing it on the inside line, believe it or not.
Very good. Christopher Heller, we were concerned about him, but he used a reset, back in it now.
Well, he used the reset the first time he's in the crash. He got rear-ended
Yeah.
he got sideways, but it looks like that rear end damage hasn't affected him too much, so that's good.
I'll tell you what, second place is just hanging on there. 0.4 of a second. He's getting a little pressure from Jacob Manning now. Yeah, Manning taking a look to the bottom. We haven't been able to see anybody make a good pass on the bottom yet.
Yeah,
Seems like that upper line's too strong.
You get such a run off that high side off a turn too, and even if you let him get to the inside, you can usually pass him back. Ooh, gets a little bit tight there.
Yep, a little tight. But Manning's going to take second at the line. And it looks like he's got it.
Sean Williams falling up there too.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't follow Jacob Manning up through there, but I think he realized that it's just that difficult to pass on the bottom, even though Jacob Manning made it look pretty easy.
Bill Bedford back up to 12, looking for more.
Yep, he's on the move. Gonna pass up old Bradley.
Once again, using that inside lane.
Oh,
they touch.
Dang. Just a light touch, but it was a touch. Bradley goes way up the hill.
Just in front of him, we're going 3 wide almost. 77, a Hunter, looked like he was going to take it 3 wide for a second and then backed out.
man, that got tight there.
There they go.
Yeah. Oh my. Wow. Posey all over the place. That let Hunter get by him, so Hunter back up to 9th. He's got a little bit of tail damage too.
Phil Bedford making his way up through the field from slightly newer tires.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got about 5 lap newer tires than most of the other guys up here in the front. Or actually, got 5 lap newer tires than everybody up in the front. He's been able to run them down. Now he's kind of run into a roadblock here. Robert Dudley and Hunter just ahead of him. All right, Jacob Manning, 2nd place. John Williams, 3rd. And these guys have put some distance on Lee Tankersley. Lee has got a mirror full of 3 guys that want that position.
Yeah, looks like Brandon Dennis has lost a little bit of that lead that he had earlier.
Yeah, he's down to 3/10 instead of 4. Not much, but oh, he just dropped it to 2/10. What the heck happened to Brandon's car?
I think it's that line that Jacob's running. He's running a lot lower in the track. Maybe he's
Maybe.
getting it hooked up down there.
Yeah, we're about halfway through a green flag run here, fuel run. So it's about the time you're seeing those tires. Who can save them and who can't? Looks like Manning is getting the job done.
Yeah, he comes up on the inside of Brandon Dennis for the lead. Brandon, wow, really loose coming out of 2.
Yeah, I'm noticing it. Seems like the longer we run, the guys on the high side just can't quite get in the throttle as soon as they did before, so it's not as much of an advantage. Look at Sean Williams in 3rd.
Yeah. Jacob Manning just led that lap. He does clear Brandon Dennis, though. For the first time today, Brandon Dennis is no longer the leader. Oh, Schweppy. That's his YouTube channel. I'm sure he's streaming right now from in car.
I checked. He's not streaming. He's
He's
probably
not?
recording it, though.
Oh,
Probably.
okay.
If I had to guess. Oh, Brandon way up the hill.
Brandon, oh my gosh. What the heck?
Them
His tires are gone.
Yeah, it
Oh,
looks like
into
he
the
beat
wall
up
a
the
little
tires.
bit. Yeah, I think he used up that right front a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm. Man, look at the traffic jam behind him. Holy smoke. Daniel Nanny lead Tankersley. Brandon Barkowski and William Barbagelata. They all want that position from Brandon Dennis right now.
And we have our first takers on pit road, Justin Benda and Shane Posley.
A couple guys short pitting. I mean, that's a lot of time you can gain on the track, especially if this thing goes green. They could have it mapped out to where, they can make it on the same amount of runs as you could now. So why not use that advantage, get tires early and gain that time?
77 now on pit road.
Bet you that 95 is going to be hitting pit road pretty soon, seeing all these guys come in.
It's kind of forcing your hand. You see them coming in, they need to come in. The longer they stay out, they're only going to be hurting themselves. And you called it. Here he comes, 95, coming to pit road. Along with Sean Williams.
Yep, coming in. Yeah, they're right in the window right now that they're going to have to come in. We'll see Jacob Manning come in, I'm sure, real quick here. You don't want to stay out there too awful long. Knowing that people are pitting, they're going to gain a lot of time on you. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Jacob come in. If he doesn't come in this lap, probably in the next lap or two. He's coming in. And Daniel Nanny stays out to lead a lap. Oh, we got a slide on pit road.
Lee.
Oh no,
I don't
Tanker's
think he hit
lead.
anything.
Wow, he gets straightened around though, but that's going to probably be an unsafe pit entry.
I think he spun sideways before the line.
Okay.
But, I mean, good job not hitting the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
going to cost you a few seconds, but... So say, you got to practice during practice getting on and off pit road because so crucial, especially when it goes green flag.
Daniel Nanny in. They gave the lead to Brandon Barkowski, and he will lead his first lap of the race.
Yeah, 1 bonus point towards him.
Yep, and Christopher Heller also staying out. We still got those two there that will need to come to pit road like real soon. Oh no, is Christopher Heller out of gas?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yes,
he
he is.
just ran it out of gas.
Oh, man.
Oh man, I'm telling you. Well, Barkowski, I think, might be almost out of gas as well.
That's going to absolutely kill
Oh,
Christopher's time because
yeah.
he has to roll all the way around the track. And he's going to
You talk about adding insult to injury, man. He has just been. This has not been the night tonight. I'm telling you that.
Well, hopefully he has
Yeah.
enough momentum to make it to his pit box.
Yeah, really. Well, Nicholas Wing catches the break here, gets a lap led. I'm sure we'll probably be seeing him come in here real soon.
And what this is going to do after this cycles out, it looks like your leader is going to be Sean Williams.
Yep.
Oh,
There comes the leader, Nicholas Wing, coming in now.
I gotta say, Sean Williams has been very impressive tonight. I wasn't expecting him to run this good, but he's been very smooth and consistent and drove right up through the field. And look at that lead he's got.
Yeah,
And he's gonna have a
2.2
2-second
seconds.
lead. Yep.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, perfect pit stop.
Well, we talk about it week in, week out, Rudy. These races are won and lost on pit road, and we're seeing
Yep.
an example of that right here.
You bet.
One mistake can cost you a lot, a few seconds. If you overshoot your pit box and you gotta throw it in reverse and then hope you stop at the right position, ugh.
All right, Sean will get it. He will get a bonus point here right now for leading a lap. He didn't quite make it across the line the last time there. Nicholas Wing beat him to the line, so he did not lead that lap, but he led this one for sure. 1.8 seconds, so Manning is closing the gap.
Yeah, but Manning has to be careful not to use his tires up trying to get there.
Well, the good thing about this with the green flag pit stop, Dwayne, this has really kind of busted the field up a lot. There's a lot more distance between the cars. Now it gives the guys a chance to settle in and race the track. Instead of racing each other, they can race the track.
Yeah, the field is very spread out right now. Looks like the last car on the lead lap is the 88 of Matt Daniels, and he's 23.5 seconds behind the lead. So,
Yeah.
And pretty much anywhere in between. The closest battle we have right now is actually for 11th. We've got a 3-car battle going on right there.
Yeah. Robert
Looks like
Dudley.
Matt Daniels used his faster pair last time.
Christopher Heller does go a lap down, and he is the last one out there, 23rd place. What a bummer for him running out of gas like that. He just pushed it just a little too far. He was a half a lap short on fuel.
Yeah, it's always a
Oh,
gamble.
Yep.
Yeah, and even worse news for him right now is that he's not the first car lap down. That would go to Justin Benda in the 9. So if a caution comes out, he's still going to be trapped a lap down.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Let's see. Where's the pack at here? Oh, Bedford. Where was that? Back in 10th and 11th. Yeah. Well, let's do a little crank it up. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think we ought. All right, we're back, folks. Everybody loves that crank it up.
Oh yeah.
Bill Bedford sitting back here in 5th place, so he's working it up through there. Let's get back up to the front now because Jacob Manning has closed up to less than 9/10 of a second from Sean Williams. And we don't know what Sean's doing right now, whether he is just trying to save his tires, taking it easy, not pushing it to burn them tires up. I think that's what I'd be doing right now.
Yeah, coming out with a big lead like that, you have the luxury of being able to take it a little easier, maybe not push it as hard through the corner, half throttle it, things like that. So definitely gives you an advantage over the guys who are trying to run you down because they're going to be pushing hard to get to you.
Yeah, I'm sure Jacob Manning's probably driving his car a lot harder right now than Sean Williams did, obviously. Closed it down to 2/10.
Jacob seems to really like that bottom line, whereas a lot of these other guys favor the middle.
You see Sean kind of dipped it down there a little bit too, so maybe he's paying attention there to what Jacob's doing. He's learning a little something from Jacob, maybe. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's going to go high. He's going to let Jacob go. I think he figured out Jacob's just a little faster. Let him go. Don't battle him. Good deal. Well, Brandon Dennis back up to 3rd. He's coming.
Oh man, Shane Posey just had a moment. He came off a force, slammed the wall, and spun it down through the grass. But we keep going. We're still green.
Yep. Oh man. Look, I don't know. He's kind of all over the place. I wonder if he's checking it out to see how much damage he got. Sometimes you can kind of, weave around a little bit and see if the car is okay handling. He does get passed up by Nicholas Wing. Nicholas has got
sorry, Rudy. Unscheduled pit stop for Robert Dudley.
Yep. He comes in. Jacob already put some distance on Sean Williams, now 3/4 of a second back. Oh, Sean will be happy with himself though, Wes. He got the lead 10 laps. Oh yeah, he's a happy camper right now.
Kind of interested how this will play out over the long run because Jacob Manning ran him back from, 1.9 seconds back and all the way to the lead. See how much of that right front he used.
Well, once Sean took the lead, he had a 2.2 second lead, remember?
Yeah.
And Jacobs ran him down. So obviously Jacobs got a great setup under that car right now. He's feeling really comfortable with it. Started 3rd and battled to stay in 2nd and 3rd there for quite a while. Now he's back up to the front leading. So, in clean air, we know this is very important, huh, Dwayne?
Yes, it is.
That car in clean air. Oh, William Barbagelata passed up Brandon Dennis. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Brandon goes back to 4th after leading the first 47 laps of the race. He can't get back to the front. He's struggling in that dirty air.
I'm not sure if he got tight, thought he's going to hit the wall and had to back off or what.
Could be, but he ain't. Daniel Nanny and Phil Bedford are coming up behind him now.
He's definitely off the pace a little bit.
Yeah, he is. That car's not running like it was at the beginning of the race, I can tell you that. And again, I don't know if you can attribute to most of that being in dirty air, maybe. I don't know, or maybe he's just saving right now. Might be just in saving mode right now. Did Brandon do that? Does he save a little bit like that?
It depends on the situation. If you can make it on one less pit stop by saving 2-3 laps in the run, then that's something he'd definitely do. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so Bedford just got back into 5th place, passing Brandon Dennis. And it's 2 seconds back to William Barbagelata. He did pass Sean Williams to go into 2nd.
And speaking of 2 seconds, that's the lead Jacob Manning has right now. He's pulled out that far.
Yeah. I remember, didn't William out? Wasn't he on the podium last race that we did 2 weeks ago? I think he was on the podium.
Oh.
If I remember correctly, because I remember talking to him.
Which one? Who?
William Barbagelata.
Not the last race.
Maybe the one before that then.
Daytona. He finished third.
Okay. I knew I talked to him. You know, he had a good run. So definitely showing a good run out here tonight. He's staying right there, 1.8 seconds behind Jacob Manning.
And I believe we're starting the second round of green flag pit stops as we have 2 drivers on pit road now.
Very good. That's awesome. Love to see green flag pit stop. Daniel Nanny in his sunglasses there. Sunglasses.
Jacob Manning just brushed the wall coming out of 4. Doesn't look like it's hurting too much, but definitely doesn't want to do that again.
Daniel Nanny going by Sean Williams. Sean's going backwards.
I think William actually missed the previous race, which you are allowed 1 drop week over the course of the season. So
Okay.
yeah, he's done that.
I knew I'd talk to him. I just, when you're doing 6 broadcasts a week, Wes, it's really hard to keep track of everybody, believe me.
There's Phil Bedford on one side of Sean Williams.
Yep, there he goes. Sean's going backwards. I think he's kind of relaxed right now. He knows that he's led 10 laps. He felt really good about that. He just needs to have another great pit stop like the one he had there before.
Absolutely. And Phil being sneaky as he always is, hanging around in the top 10, then he drives through the field.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you he'll be up front not before too long.
Sean's coming to pit road, so Brandon Dennis goes back into 4th. Sean coming in. Whoa, man. That was a little spooky right there.
Yeah, these guys are getting a little squirrely coming into pit road. We've seen at least 2 spins so far today.
So, when is Jacob Manning, William Barbagelata, Daniel Nanny, and Phil Bedford and Brandon Dennis coming to pit road now?
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Well, with was it 53 laps ago? I would imagine they hit now and then split the last run.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they'll have to make one more pit stop after this. And then, staving up, trying to, I guess you really can't think about, maybe sometimes you just can't think about that. You got 3 green, white checkers, and probably nobody would be able to make it, without having to make one more pit stop. So, we may have to see if we would get to that point where we would need the green, white checkers, we might see a lot of people come to pit road to get a splash of gas.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's either you pit early and then you split the last run, or maybe you pit a little bit later so you have more laps for those last 2 runs. It's flip a coin, see what strategy will work.
And here comes our leader, pit road.
Yes, sir. That gives the lead up to Daniel Nanny. He already led 1 lap, so he'll grab another one. Boy, that kind of set the tone for a few of some of the other leaders there. William Barbagelata and Phil Bedford all came in. Wow. So that's going to put Nicholas Wing in 2nd, and he is 13 seconds behind Daniel Nanny. But Daniel's going to he'll be the next one coming to pit road. Here he comes. I think he didn't get the memo there. Them guys were all pit. So he said, well, I guess I missed that one, so I'm going to have to pit on the next one. So that
comes Sean Williams ready to pass Jacob Manning, as Manning's still coming off pit road. So once again, the lead's going to cycle back to Sean Williams.
Yes, it is.
Sean Williams has been on the money with these pit stops.
Yes, perfect. And that could be a winning strategy. As long as he doesn't get out there and really show the muscle on that car and try to beat up them tires, it might be a good winning strategy for him.
Well, I think taking it easy hurt him a lot more
Yeah.
than running it hard, because Jacob
Right.
Manning ran him down. So I got a feeling Sean's going to run it a bit harder this time.
Yeah, Jacob's 1.6 seconds behind him now. We've seen him well over 2 seconds run him down the last time. It might be a little tougher right now, and then once the tires equalize, we'll see what Jacob, if he can still run fast and keep up with Sean and run him down without abusing those tires too much. Should see, Nicholas Wing is in, so that's going to give the lead back to Sean Williams here. Round.
And Jacob Manning is about 1.4 seconds behind him right now.
He's coming. He's closing the gap up a little bit. Sean's dealing with some lap traffic right now, but actually it's kind of helping him right now with the draft. He's drafting a little bit off of Kyle Hall right there. Kyle's one of the last guys on the lead lap right. Christopher Heller on pit road. Coming off the pit road, I should say. Yeah, he's coming off the pit road. He's trying to stay on the lead lap right now. That's not going to happen. He's going to go a lap down. Okay.
And right now, Williams having to deal with that lap traffic is allowing Manning to catch him even quicker.
Yes. Yeah, I thought maybe it would help him a little bit, but it's not. Jacob's closing. He's down to less than 3/4 of a second. I tell you, Jacob Manning he's a great driver, isn't he, Wes?
Yeah, he's been close quite a few times, but hasn't been able to seal the deal. But tonight, he has a pretty good shot to do just that.
As Rudy would say, it's looking to be like a Jacob Manning kind of night.
Yep. Well, everybody has their track that they're good at, and everybody has the track that they're bad at. And it could be just one of them tracks that Jacob runs really well. Look at him coming up on Sean Williams now to retake that lead. He looks to the inside, and I don't think Sean's going to fight him. He knows Jacob ran him down from 1.6 seconds back.
I'll tell you, if I was Sean, I wouldn't let him by so easy. I'd make him work for it a little bit.
Well, I don't think he's going to be able to, or Jacob's not going to be able to get away too awful much because we're in a lot of lap traffic right now. Let's hope nothing happens there. Nobody bobbles or something and gets out of shape and winds up wrecking these guys out. Oh my God, that'd be horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but
the two in front, Nathan Nixon and Kyle Hall, they're fighting for position.
Yeah, they're trying to stay on the lead lap, but man, yeah, see, here goes the leader. Here goes Jacob Manning. He's going to pass both of them on the backstretch. Maybe. They're 3 wide. Oh my God.
Man.
I'm telling you, these guys, they just do that and they make it look so easy. And you got a guy that's as good as Jacob Manning. He just makes it look so easy. Here comes Sean Williams now. He's going to try to do the same thing. Drove kind of deep into turn 1 there, but wasn't able to power around Kyle Hall that easy that time.
I tell you, the way that Jacob takes turn 1 and 2 and the way Sean does it on the bottom, it's two totally different things. Jacob's got 1 and 2 figured out.
And Barbagelata, 3rd place, and that's another 1.5 seconds back to Phil Bedford. Man, this isn't, I wonder if Phil's maybe doing a little saving until they get past this last pit stop that they're going to have to make. We might see Phil Bedford get up there. I don't know. He's a long ways from the leader. 4.5 seconds, that's a lot.
And that is the 5th time Shane Posey has gotten in the wall tonight. He keeps going, but he has definitely had some struggles here tonight.
Yeah. Okay, where Christopher Heller's back 1 lap down again. It just at this point, it's going to be so difficult to try to get that lap back, you know, unless we have a caution or something. There's just not much of a chance of getting that lap back.
Yeah, I bet he's sitting there praying for a caution right now because he at least wants to get away around, have a chance to be in the lead lap, and hopefully get another caution.
John still hasn't cleared the lap traffic here, but he is 1.6 seconds behind Jacob Manning. Manning just keeps pulling away. He's checking out. Manning is checking out.
Yeah, I think those 2 lap cars run that middle line, so really hurting Sean because that's where he's been run most of the night. And,
Yeah.
Can't quite make it happen on the bottom like Jacob could. I bet you Jacob's loving that though, having 2 cars between.
Brandon Dennis, fifth place. After starting on pole tonight, leading 47 laps. Still not able to get back to the front. And the guys that have been in front of him this second half of the race have been, wow, really fast. And he just can't seem to get back to the front.
Yeah, he's definitely struggled a little bit over that long run. He kept getting tight, and eventually lost the lead. And it was just all downhill from there. But I mean, he is staying up there a little bit, so he's definitely going to be helping for a caution also.
Well, a good battle going on here between Jake Miller and Brandon Bartuski. Guys, in a pretty good battle. Lap down car there, Nicholas Wing. Nicholas has got way fresher tires than these guys. Looks like he is going to try to pass them. That's not core position, though. Nicholas Wing is a lap down.
Yeah, best battle for position right now is for 9th place. Ty Atkin and Cole Bradley.
Cole still has that front end damage from earlier.
Doesn't seem to be affecting his speed any, though, does it?
No, it's hey, you know, take it where you can get it, right?
Yeah. Wow, and Ty Aiken passes him. Nice pass. Man, he just made that picture perfect right there. That was just absolutely textbook.
And John Williams still struggling in lap traffic. He's about to get passed by Phil Bedford.
Oh, yeah. Yep, there goes Phil. Look at this, moving up to 3rd. Holy smoke, he's coming.
He's actually gained 2/10 on the leader also.
Yes.
So he was at 5 or 4.5 seconds.
Yep.
He's sneaky fast. If we get a late race restart, he's definitely going to be there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Now he's coming up on Barbagelata here. Got a lap of traffic to get through, but he'll be catching up to William here in a minute. William coming from 21st position to 2nd. Man, what a run.
Yeah, he's been very impressive this season. Last year, you know, he's kind of run middle of the pack and sometimes it'd be up there, but this season he's really cranked it up a notch. He's definitely been a lot faster.
Man, good run. George, what? George, what? Your wife passed? What?
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, what? I did not know that. Oh my gosh, brother, I am so sorry about that. Oh my God.
It's got to be the worst feeling ever.
Oh, yeah. I did not know. He just said there that his wife passed.
Definitely, I have our condolences.
George he's been around. He's been one of my moderators. Oh my gosh, for years now. He's building a race rig. He sent me some pictures here the other day. Beautiful looking race rig. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see him on the track. I hope he can get in a league that I'm broadcasting, and I'll be able to see what George can do on the track. What a nice guy. You probably won't meet a nicer guy than George. I'm telling you, he's a great guy.
I'll tell you what, George is more than welcome to race in this league.
Oh, well, there you go, George. You could get your first league invite right there from this league. Heck yeah, he's still working on getting everything put together. He's got his wheel, he's got to get mounted on there. It didn't mount just quite right. So he's got to rig up something else to get it to work. And once he gets that, I don't know how far along he is from getting iRacing yet, or maybe he does already have it. But Sean Williams back to fourth now. Led 13 laps tonight. That's pretty good. But Daniel Nanny is bearing down on him.
And right now, we're getting into the window. 2 more laps.
Yeah.
You'll be able to make it in 1 more stop.
Yep. I'm sure that 2 more laps, these guys are gonna, they might go an extra lap or something, but boy, we don't want to see anybody do what Christopher Heller did there and run out of gas. Oh my gosh, you're close on fuel. Do not take that chance.
And here they come. Sean Williams on pit road. Kyle Hall as well.
Yep, there they go. All right, they're making their final pit stop. I guess they're pretty confident that they can make it from here. 21 laps to go, or no, 20?
29.
29? Huh?
29 laps to go.
Oh, well, they can't make it from there, 29 laps.
They've been running at about 28, so it looks like they're going to try and stretch that last lap. We'll have to see.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's saving fuel's a little bit difficult, but a few of the ways you can do it, you can lift earlier going into the corner, or you can run 3/4 or 7/8 throttle on the straight. But you know that it's definitely difficult without losing a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
But it's possible.
And here comes our leader, Jacob Manning. He's going to pit this time.
Yep, coming in. Going to give the lead to William Barber-Gillot. Nope, he's coming in as well. So we're seeing them guys top. Bill Bedford's going to stay out, and he just led his first lap of the race. Look at that.
Nice. Get that extra bonus point out of the way.
Yes, yes, he needed it. That was just the point he needed to beat Brandon Dennis, or Ty Brand, I should say.
Yep.
But I think Brandon's going to get the most laps led here. I don't think anybody's going to be able to top that. I really don't. 47 laps is going to be difficult to try to top. And here comes Bill Bedford in. He led his lap. All right, I give the lead to Daniel Nanny. I know George must have stepped away or something. He's not there. Not answering. Hey, Chemo! Oh, Chemo! Man, yeah, long time no see, brother. How's everything going? Man, I'm telling you, Daniel Nanny passed up the lap car there. That was a difficult pass, but he wound up making it. He's got almost the whole field lapped right now. Do you see that? Look at this, Jacob Manning coming to get his lap back, though. Oh, look at that, man. That's the difference on new tires. Man, Nanny's got to be thinking about coming to pit road here. Him, Clayton White, and Lee Tankersley, they need to come to pit road. Also, Matt Daniels and Nicholas Wayne. They'll have to make one more pit stop. Oh, his rig's going to be finished tomorrow. And oh man, awesome. Well, Wes invited you to his league right here. You'll have to get Discord. We'll talk later. I'll message you. We'll get you all hooked up. Yeah, we'll show you how to get in here and get to know the guys a little bit. And whenever you're ready, Wesley said that you're invited to race with these guys. I'm sure you're going to want to do a little practice and stuff to get used to the cars and all that. But Clayton White. Yep. So, well, eventually this is going to come around. Jacob Manning will be the leader, and he's going to have about a 4.4 second lead over Sean Williams.
I'll tell you, they both took 4 tires. I'm impressed with the pit stop from Jacob Manning's crew. Get him out that far ahead.
Yep. Yeah, that is pretty impressive. Yeah, because we've seen the last pit stop there. Sean had a great pit stop, And oh man, he's got to stay away from that white line. Man. You'll like George, man. I'm telling you what, he's a great guy. Great guy. I'm telling you, Wes, he will definitely fit right in with you guys.
That's good. Hey,
Yep.
we'll take all the good drivers we can get.
Yep. Well, I don't know if he's a good driver because he's just getting iRacing, but he's a good guy. Put it that way. He's a good guy.
And more bad news for Christopher Heller. He is about to go 2 laps down, our leader, right on his bumper.
Yeah. Man, he's got to really do something about bouncing back next week. Where do you guys go to next week? Wes, I forgot to look.
We go to, 1 second. Go to North Wilkesboro.
Oh,
First-
that's right.
First short track.
Yeah, North Wilkesboro next week. Oh,
I've not
I
driven these
love that
cars
track.
in North. Yeah, I've not driven these cars in North Wilkesboro, so I have no idea how they'll handle. But
right.
short track racing, we'll see how that works out.
Oh, yeah. Well, George, as soon as you can get iRacing, get out there and do a little practicing and get familiar with the cars. These are the Xfinity cars here. So,
Make sure you only buy one of the cars. Because one thing iRacing does
Yeah.
when you add the car, they'll want you to buy all the cars. You don't have to do that. You only have to buy one.
yeah, you pick between the Chevy, the Ford, or the Toyota. Just buy
Toyota's the
whichever
best.
one you want. The other two, it'll make you download them, but you won't have to buy them. You just can't race them. John Williams now almost 5 seconds behind Manning. Well, Manning's got this. It's his race to lose.
Yeah, he's definitely hoping this thing runs out green.
Yep. Barba Gelada's coming. We've seen William be very fast today.
Man, Brandon Dennis going from the lead to 12 seconds back. That's not
Yeah.
a good feeling.
No. But I think he might, well, let's see, he's got 47. Now, if Jacob leads the rest of these, he will take away that most laps led.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, it's going to be big point day for Jacob Manning today. If he can win, because he'll get a lap led, the most laps led. He probably didn't have any incidents out there, so he'll get, 3 bonus points for that from having 0 incident?
Yes.
Well, he did have contact with on
Oh.
that stack up, so he probably got a
Oh.
4x from that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you, wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
Man.
With iRacing, if you make contact with somebody who gets
Yeah.
incident points within like a second or two, it gives them to you also.
Yep. Oh, Barba Gelada is coming up on Sean Williams.
William and Jacob Manning are actually teammates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very, very impressed by William tonight. He's been solid. Ran
Yeah.
up through the field, stayed up front.
I think it's even kind of put the old scares into Phil Bedford tonight. He can't believe how fast these guys are out here.
Yeah. Well, remember he had to come from the back of the field, the last restart, but
Right.
it's definitely hard to make up a whole lot of time. Which
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Manning definitely nailed that pit stop, because before Phil was, a little over 4 seconds behind. Now he's 7 seconds.
Oh, Barba Gelada's eyeing up Sean Williams for second place. Here he goes, looking to the inside. Takes it down on the apron there. Gets a good enough run. He does clear Sean. William back into second. It's a shame he didn't get the lead lap out there tonight, though, because that would have been a bonus point, that William would have had. But I'll tell you what, that second place is going to be mighty payful right there. That's going to pay a lot in points.
Well, the race ain't over yet. We can still get a
Yep.
late race caution.
True. This is true. Well, what started out with a few cautions at the beginning of the race, everybody got settled in, and we didn't lose one person out there on the track today. Everybody, Shane Posey, is on pit road, which I'm not sure what's going on, and I think Cole Bradley is on. He just went to pit road too. So two guys that are still sitting on pit road, but technically they're still in the race, you know. 5.9 second lead over William Barbagelata. Jacob Manning laying it down here. In another 4 laps, he'll take over the most laps led.
And we've got more guys coming to pit road. Sean Williams is one of them.
Oh, why he decided to come to pit road. Oh man. Wow. Well, maybe he just wants them fresh tires, I guess. I don't know. He's going to go a lap down. Well, that's good news for Phil Bedford, though, because that put him into 3rd place now. And he will be on the podium if we can manage to hang on to it here for another 13 laps.
I'm thinking that Sean Williams was expecting not everyone could make it, so he wanted to short pit. But the problem with that is Jacob Manning has enough fuel to get to the end.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, all these guys up here do right now. That put Sean all the way back in 11th. But he does have fresh tires. He's a lap down. I don't know if he can race these guys down and try to get back on the lead lap or not. Kyle Hall not far ahead of him. Much older tires. Sean should be able to pass him. And that would put him in the lucky dog position. So if a caution would come out, Sean would be back on the lead lap.
So say earlier, pit strategy, you know, you gotta know how far you can run and how far you can stretch it. Risk versus reward as far as that goes, because now he's put himself in a bad situation.
Sean's in the lucky dog position. Now Lee Tankersley, which we seen earlier was running up there inside the top 5 and really keeping the pressure on it, is now back in 9th place. So he is the last car on the lead lap. The leader not far behind him.
Remember earlier he was coming on the pit road and got a little bit too squirrely and slid sideways, lost all that time.
Yep, under green flag conditions too.
Yeah. That's where he lost all that time. And he's, credit to him, he's been racing really hard to stay in front of the leader, to stay in the lead lap.
Well, Barbagelata's closing the gap up a little bit on Jacob Manning. He's down to 2.1 seconds. We might see a battle coming down to the end of this. I don't know. Laps are winding down. Time's running out. So I don't know. Even though he is closing, it's so minuscule here that I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get the Manning, which I'm sure, you know, Jacob's probably watching and his relatives saying, man, he's coming.
And again, Jacob might have backed off just to make sure he's got enough fuel to the end.
Ah, that's true. That's true. Yep. Well, Phil Bedford, we know, is guaranteed. Well, I'm not going to say guaranteed, but I think he can make it. Daniel Nanny, he can definitely make it. He's got a couple laps spared. So. Look at this here. Comes Sean Williams. Going to pass up 4th place, Daniel Nanny. Oh, man, he's chopping him down here. He wants to get back on that lead lap.
Yeah, he's going to have to. He's got a long way to go to make that happen.
Yeah, he's got to hustle.
Oh, and we just had a wreck, but it happened off the track. The 9 car came off a 2, hit the outside wall, spun down to the inside, but he gets it going again, and we stay green.
Boy, that would have been a real. Oh man, that would have been something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if
we'd
he
had a
stayed on the
caution.
track, it would have been a caution.
Oh my God.
Nick and Manning probably breathing a sigh of relief from that.
Yeah, he may not even know it yet. No, you're good, George. You're good. You ain't that old.
Oh, we got a wreck on the front stretch.
Oh no, who?
The 99 and the man, they've been battling back and forth the last few laps.
Is the caution going to come out? No caution.
Not yet.
No caution. Nope.
Oh wow.
That's hard to believe, ain't it?
Yeah, that was 4 cars involved in that.
Yeah,
Well,
and
there was
on track too. That's,
yeah, there was no traffic coming up behind him or anything. So somebody, Ty Aiken's smoking really bad.
Well, Jacob
and,
Manning again breathing a sigh of relief.
Oh yeah, man. You believe that?
3 laps to go.
Man. You talk of luck falling on your side right there, huh?
Absolutely. That's incredible.
That don't happen every day.
No, that was
Barbagelata 1.7 seconds behind Jake Manning. Yeah, there's not enough time for him to get there. So
Oh, somebody at the wall in the back. I don't know if that was Cole or somebody else.
I'm gonna get 2 to go.
I bet you them guys behind Jake were like, yeah, throw the caution.
Yeah, I'll bet you they were. 2 laps to go. Next time by, we'll get the white flag and it will be official. I don't know if Bedford looks like he has just used up everything he's got to try to get to Barbagelata. And Barbagelata has been just hammered down since he got into second place. Man, he is not saving an inch or 1 cubic inch, I should say, of that engine nowhere.
Here it is. White flag is out. We will
Yes.
not have overtime tonight.
That's
1 to
right,
go.
Jacob Manning got really lucky the last 10 laps. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, how that caution didn't come out, I have no idea. It should have.
He's definitely thanking the programmer's iRacing for that one.
Man, I'm telling you. All right, here he is coming out the turn 4 for the final time and taking the checkered flag at Las Vegas. Jacob Manning winning here tonight, folks. Awesome win. Congratulations to him, man. Well deserved. He drove the wheels
Barbagelata
off of that.
second, and Phil Bedford comes in third.
Well, we'll get these guys up here, so give us a minute, folks. All right, we caught up with third place, Phil Bedford. Phil, we never did see you get up there to the front. What happened?
Well, early on, I thought I avoided a wreck, but it showed that I got 4X for some reason, so I pit. That put me all the way to the back of the field. Still, and it didn't have any repairs, so I'm not sure what happened, why I got 4X.
Well, it just seemed like, you were stuck in the dirty air. The guys that were out in the clean air really felt that advantage. Even though there was some space in between you and William Barbagelati, it still was enough to kind of create an air turbulence around it. And I don't know if that was affecting the car or not. Uh, were you saving any fuel, or weren't you worried about fuel at the end?
No, I was watching the gauge. I was good. I still have 0.3, so if I conserved, I could have done one more lap.
Yep. Okay, very good. All right. Well, you were the biggest climber in the points last week, and I'm just going to say probably unofficially this probably puts you in the points lead because the guys that were behind you in the points lead did not finish that well. So unofficially, I'm going to say you probably took over the points lead. So now you guys go to, yeah. What was the track next week?
I don't even remember.
North Wilkesboro, Rudy.
North Wilkesboro. Thank you. Gosh, man, I forgot that quick. Well, what's your thoughts about that, Phil?
Well, I've never raced there. I still got to buy the track. So
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's going to be a learning curve, I think, for a lot of people because there's probably a lot of people that never raced these Xfinity cars.
yeah, I agree. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for your third place then?
I got to thank my wife again for watching the kids.
Of course.
The Gutmans and Ryan. I got a whole bunch of people that watch now. So thanks for you guys' broadcast. And then Wes and Brandon for putting on the league.
Very good. All right. Well, we'll see you next week at North Wilkesboro then. Congrats on third place then.
All right, thank you.
All right.
So
Well,
William will not be joining us,
okay. All right.
what I hear.
Very good.
but I got
All
you.
right. All right. Well, William Barbagelata comes home second, and as Wes said, we won't be able to talk to him. He's not in here, but congratulations to him for grabbing second place there. And Dwayne, you got the winner.
Yes, sir. Caught up with Jacob Manning. Jacob, man, what a race. Came down to fuel mileage at the end. Heard you say over the radio that you ran out after you passed the start finish line there. Talk about your racing a little bit.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank my parents and Don and Deborah who are at home, probably I would assume watching this right now. They're my biggest fans, my biggest supporters, and I appreciate them for stopping in every time they do. And you know, they're part of the reason that I keep going.
All right, well, go ahead.
The race there, I don't even know, man. That setup that's one of the best fixed setups I think I've run in a while. I mean, it was awesome how I could send it in there and save tires the whole time. I mean, it just felt amazing. There was nothing wrong with it, and I mean that was awesome.
You're welcome for that, Jacob.
You came into
Yeah, thank you, Wesley.
You came into the point 7th place in points. You maximized points. It looks like you did come away with 0 incidents as well. So you led the most laps. Didn't get the pole, so that's the only bonus point you didn't come away with. But looks like everything else. This should give you a good bump in the points heading into North Wilkesboro. How you looking forward to that track?
I mean, I ran it not too long ago. It doesn't feel bad, so I'm kind of just hoping I get out there and get away from people, and hopefully I'm not involved in any wrecks or anything.
All right. Well, before we let you go, celebrate that win. Who do you got to thank for tonight's win?
I mean, well, I would have thanked Don and Deborah and my parents again, but I mean, I think this one really has to go to Wesley Johnson for that setup. I mean, it was awesome how I could, you know, just get it to send in there and stick. So that was awesome.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win and good luck next week at North Wilkesboro.
Thank you.
All right, we'll run down through the final results, but first, before we get there, I wanted to say thank you, Wesley, for helping out tonight. It was just amazing to have you in here for your color commentary and a little bit of help like that. So I hope we can keep doing this every week, you know, because I know the whole deal there, you know, you're not going to be racing, so this is a good way for you to stay involved.
Hey, I'll be more than happy to join you guys every week.
Very good, very good. All right, Dwayne, let's run down through the final results here. Jacob Manning does come home with the win. William Barbagelata second. Phil Bedford will finish third. Daniel Nanny fourth. And Brandon Dennis, man, what we thought he was going to come away with leading the most laps here tonight, but Jacob proved that wrong. But he comes home fifth place. Jacob Miller in sixth. Brandon Barkowski seventh. Clayton White eighth. Lee Tankersley will finish ninth. And Sean Williams rounds out the top 10 with a late pit stop there. I'm not sure what happened, but a good job by Sean. Dwayne?
Matt Daniels brings it home 11th. Robert Dudley 12th. Christopher Heller 13th. Nathan Nixon 14th. Ryan Walsh 15th. Kyle Hall will finish 16th. Nicholas Wing 17th. Hunter Tulin. I can never get that right.
Whatever. M.
I'll get it right here in a couple weeks.
Hunter M.
He's going to come home 18th. Ty Akin 19th. And Justin Benda is going to round out the top 20. Ron Holmes brings it home 21st. Cole Bradley 22nd. And Shane Posey rounds out the field in 23rd.
Very good. Well, thank you again to Dwayne. I didn't mean to leave you out of that, but I appreciate it very much. You know that, buddy.
Glad
And
to be here.
folks, yeah, it was a great race. I mean, once we got past them few cautions at the beginning, man, it turned out to be an amazing race. Once that field got split up where they weren't packed up on top of each other, it really was a great race, and a little bit of passing here and there and passing for positions. And man, it was great. And only 9 cars finished on the lead lap. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it seems like with this league, what we've been doing is we either have the cautions at the beginning of the race or the end of the race, but there's always a good green flag run somewhere.
all right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up on the video. That supports the league. They appreciate all that, knowing that you guys enjoyed the show here tonight. And if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, give us a subscribe. We appreciate that. That's good for the channel. And you can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
That